Thought criminal here. So I saw this article a few days ago about people boycotting the Tesla car company for a very interesting reason. Elon Musk, the chief executive of the Tesla car company as well as SpaceX and Solar City, has accepted an offer to be on Trump's economic advisory board and on a manufacturing council. So now people are boycotting Tesla because they don't like that Musk is now in cahoots with this evil dictator. To all who agree with this boycott, let me ask you one thing. Don't you want smart people like this to be giving advice to Trump? So many people have complained that Trump is going to wreck the environment and he doesn't think global warming is real. Here is a guy who is actually fighting global warming, and now he's in a position to advise Trump. Let's hear the reasoning behind some of these boycotters.
I feel that someone that wants to colonize Mars and who worries about the machine uprising should not be scared to voice opinions counter to Trump's administration.
Jody Eason, who lives in Chicago and counseled her Model 3 order with her husband, told Buzzfeed News,
"We figure that speaking with our dollars is really the most effective way to get through to business people."
Yet, according to this very same article, Musk definitely does not seem like he's going to be a yes man to Trump. Musk told CNBC before the election that Trump was not the right guy for the White House. Now he's collaborating with him, the traitor. In an interview with Gizmodo last week, he said, "The more voices of reason the president hears, the better. Simply attacking him will achieve nothing," he said. "Better that there are open channels of communication." I still don't see the problem here. On Sunday, about 2 days after Trump signed an executive order suspending the intake of refugees and restricting immigration, Musk tweeted that he would take suggestions for amendments to the order and discuss them with the president. So not only does Musk advise the president, but he also listens to the public. And here are some of his tweets. The blanket entry ban on citizens from certain primary Muslim countries is not the best way to address the country's challenges. And many people negatively affected by this policy are strong supporters of the US. They've done right, not wrong, and don't deserve to be rejected. Wait a second. Earlier, Jody Eason's complaint was that Musk
should not be scared to voice opinions counter to the Trump administration's.
Yet is that not exactly what Musk is doing right here? Again, isn't this the sort of person you'd want near the president? But this didn't reassure his former fans, as one of them called Musk's comments on the immigration order rather disappointing. "Stronger words came from Starbucks," said the source, who was granted anonymity, blah blah blah. Another hero, Nate Erickson of Los Angeles, gave a similar reason here.
"To see someone that I've always looked up to so much give such a half-hearted, mealy-mouthed statement,
it was really disappointing," Erickson told BuzzFeed News. So these people didn't like how mildly Musk phrased his tweets. Personally, I think phrasing things politely, as Musk did, is a lot more effective than screaming mindless, angry slogans, like we've been seeing people doing so much lately. You see, kids, this is how you phrase your opinions if you want people to care what you have to say. Maybe that's why Trump is listening to Musk instead of the hordes of sign-waving ass clowns out there.
"I understand what he's trying to do. It's just, I don't really agree with it," Erickson said. "He's somehow deluded himself into thinking that by having a seat at the table, he'll actually be listened to."
Yeah, Trump invited him there just so that he could ignore him, idiot. Trump will listen to at least some of what he has to say. Trump is a businessman, and he respects Musk as a fellow successful businessman. Even if Trump didn't listen to Musk, Musk is at least occupying a seat that would otherwise be occupied by another Trump sycophant. What are people so afraid of? Is he somehow empowering Trump by sitting there? Like Trump is thinking, "Now I have the powers of Tesla, I'll be unstoppable." Someone please explain to me how him advising Trump is a bad thing and what boycotting Tesla could possibly accomplish. Because none of them explain that. Oh wait, here's one, Jenny Meserly.
"While I would like to help fund technological progress to fight climate change, as an LGBT American, raw survival is now the main concern," she told BuzzFeed News.
Raw survival. Because as you know, LGBT people are now being hunted by poachers for their pelts.
"Learning of Elon Musk's relationship with Trump was the decisive factor for me."
She said she was surprised to see Musk serving as an advisor to Trump, particularly on 2 separate councils.
"Two is certainly worse than one in that it indicates deeper ties," Meserly said.
Oh yes, deeper ties. And two is certainly worse than one.
Go on, Jenny. Just try to explain your thought process here. Trump has twice the amount of time to brainwash Musk. They have twice the amount of time to develop secret Tesla weapons.
The reason for ordering the cars was the beautiful mission of the company to save our planet and the values of the company's leadership, Janssen told Buzzfeed. The reason for canceling the cars now is a personal conflict created by their recent political activities and alliances which do not reflect company's core values.
Now to wrap this up, Musk is the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and Solar City. He listens to the people, he protests Trump's immigration ban, and he now speaks to the president. What's the problem? Also, I'd like to give a special thank you to Jody Eason, Nate Erickson, Jenny Messerly, and Ahmet Yalcin for being shining examples of the mass stupidity that is infecting our world today. Thanks for watching.